4th season, already won an MLS Cup last year, but he might have done a better coaching job this year.
You got to think so. With all the injuries, everything has gone wrong this year. Throw in CONCACAF Champions League. Tonight, the 19th match since August 1st.
Put it away. LeBeau tries to track it down. Instead, it's Zusi, and he lost it there. That was Nane.
Go back to that controversy of Gary Smith not traveling to El Salvador in CONCACAF Champions League. This is a very, very similar team. On that night, 3-1 win against season. He wasn't sure they had enough band-aids in the training room to put his team back together, and now it's even worse. But he's been very clear. We've got nothing to lose. We're not.
Right sideline, Wells, Thompson. Win. Nane.
He can score goals.
Nane. Good is back there. Won it. It deflects to Comanche for Nane. Scoreless. So Beasler throwing for Kamara. Second ball won by.
Should be seeing a national team call-up in January.
Nane played it up. Shows for a return, but won't get the pass. Instead, it was intended for Mullen. Recovered. Knocked away by Sinovic. Gets it back from Beasler.
Supporting Omar Cummings one way or another.
Not much room in that sideline. Sinovic finds some for Zusi. Cut off lead for Sporting Kansas City. Result like this. Colin. Nyasi picked it off. Nane. LeBeau left it for Nane.
You just think about constantly getting on that airplane to be able to focus and mentally and physically prepare for games. You got to give him a lot of credit.
Thompson in the middle. Nane.
The outside right back to push up, giving him a lot of freedom to roam on that right-hand side.
Veteran Julio Cesar finds Teal Bunbury, second-year pro. Set the table for Colin. Comes all the way back. Pickens up for Nane. Mullen. Back for Lorenowitz. Off Nane.
Sammy Ochoa started last match up top alongside Freddie Montero. You got to think he's going to go with the speed of Michael Formation, where he felt comfortable with the horses that he had up top. He did a good job of going out and adding pieces, guys like Julio Cesar.
Cummings trying a long distance moments ago. Laurentowicz in the 37th minute. Nane. Winner of this series versus the winner of Houston, Philadelphia. Mentioned Houston has the lead they wanted. Rapids have a throw-in in the 41st minute. Sullivan, Jimmy Conrad will be there, and also here at Sporting Kansas City's home stadium we'll have Major League Soccer. Nyasi, who's going to play wide open, that's Comanche, but he had to wait for the ball. Nane. Bounced away. Here, up 3-0 in the aggregate. Nane. Upfield intended for Nyasi. Julio Cesar won it for Espinoza. Taking it this season than they did a year ago. Give and go, Sinovic. Former Creighton back has lost the ball there to Nane. In miserable conditions, the faithful have turned out here at Livestrong Sporting Park. 10th sellout.
in the 30th minute. Win is challenged. There is Nane.
Here's the problem. You're a defender. You're supposed to be tight on the mark. You're tight on him. If you're tight on him, Connor Casey doesn't turn. Connor Casey doesn't have a look at the goal. Connor, the awareness he has, Colin misses it. You can see that he looks behind him. B's
far corner, but LeBeau can't play it. Nobody home. Moore right there to hang it out.
Minutes ago, you'll see a few subs, but this isn't a team that's going to change much of what they do. 1-2 that Connor Casey and Omar were a little off on. You can see there, Connor receives the ball. What's he look for? He looks for over the top into Omar Cummings.
That's that much off. Point. With the way things are going for the Rapids right now, again, just little mistakes cost them against Columbus.
Yeah.
Great effort against Houston. Kind of a tough luck effort.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty good first half so far, I think.
You know, they've controlled the ball. They moved it. Important thing, unfortunately, Pablo went out with an injury. That hurts. But, you know, this is a great opportunity. Colorado had a 1-0 lead here at Dick's Sporting Goods Park. Couldn't manage the lead. They came back. Can they manage this lead? They've done a good job. You know, I think it shows in the inconsistency Colorado's had with results. You know what I mean? It's tough to get any kind of rhythm, to get any kind of chemistry.
Back from Kamara. There's Pablo. Good look at him. As you see there, 2 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half. And we're ready for the second half. Casey and Cummings back together for the second time this season. Only the Nane now, who replaced Mastroeni.
Before the game, you can see when he hits the ball, it's a great ball. But as soon as it hits, skipped, and once that skip happens, you're...
Winners get to visit a Rapids training session. Tickets to a match at a $250 savings bond. Coaches and teachers may nominate a child at Colorado Rapids. Missed on the Casey goal. Mistimed it.
Just a half step. What we talked about early in the pregame, Colorado needs to get the balls into the box and give Connor Casey a chance.
Big in that last goal. Far side, look at him again.
The interesting thing was you remember when they played here at Dick's Sporting Goods Park, Sapong started, and they brought in to make a difference, bring some energy, and that's what he did.
Pretty nice option there for Peter Vermes. Nice to have that kind of option. Now it comes to Omar. Nico Francis, who was happy to hand out yellow cards earlier, decides to swallow that one. Moore couldn't argue the case enough. Well, King tried to...
Kansas City with 20 wins, Colorado with 17.
11 all-time draws. Yep. But both teams have failed in the last win on the opponent's pitch. Well, these teams are really protecting each other. We talk about natural rivalries, too. I mean...
That mountain rivalry kind of pushed Kansas City out.
It did. And of course, the East and West now as well between these two squads. So that splits it up as well. Kimura motor to the 79th minute now at Livestrong Park. Headed right back out. Ooh, the tug of the jersey.
That's a yellow. It's got
Casey. Looking for Foley. Approaching now into the 88th minute. Watch out. Zusi. Sapong off a body. Oh!
That's it.
In the 95th minute. Oh, Matt Pickens. He was leaning one way. Just a couple of moments left in stoppage time.